Hello everyone, this is Iqbal Khan, and today we are looking at one of my larger acers, and it's about to break into leaves. The buds are there, and now is the time to prune it and tidy up the branch structure. The way to prune these is to cut back to first node, which is this one here. So I'm going to cut it back to there, and same thing with this one, cut it back to there, and this I'm going to reduce it to back there. So it's basically taking the branches in, and also remove this one, and it has basically reduced the tree, and we want to keep the branches compact. And up here again, I'll remove this branch, and here I'm going to reduce this branch from here because it's crossing. So I'm reducing the branches and to keep them more compact, and this one I'm going to remove completely to about there, leaving this strong this little branch. And same thing with this one, I'm going to reduce it to there, and that one to back there. And these are dead branches which have to come off anyway. So that's dead, that's tied back, this is dead, so I'm going to remove that with a branch cutter, clean it all up, and that's dead. These are quite easy to remove. That's dead, and turn the tree round. This is dead, and I will also remove this one. It's dead, and prune this back to about there. On the tree will sort of continue reducing the length of these branches, and same thing here, and branches which are growing inwards, they will come out, and there's some dead branches, remove these. So from here we are going to continue with reduction of these branches, and where there are too many, we simply reduce to that, and again from these two more branches will come out, and we continue working around the tree. And up here this is getting very long, so we cut it back to there. I'll reduce this, it's fighting with this branch here, and again maintain the pads. And here I'm going to go back to here because this is starting to go into this branch here, so I'll remove that, and we then have these two branches, and then again dividing into further two, and we continue with the process here, and again reduce this one here and reduce that. So as we go up, the branches at the top get shorter than the ones at the bottom. And here I'm going to reduce this branch right to here, and then the smaller branch then has a chance of growing. And same thing with this long leggy branch, prune it right back, remove that. And same thing with these here, and just continue working around the tree. And this one I'm going to remove completely. So we'll continue working and reducing the nodes and the growth. This I'm going to take right in to there. And they do back buds, so no worries there. And this again, I'm going to take it about there. And this one will be taken out. These again will be reduced. And same thing here. Working my way around. Reduce that to there. And this back to here. And this one to here. This one I'm going to take back to there. And this one will reduce to there. There's these two which will take over. This is dead. And there's a little node at the side. And this I'm going to reduce to there. That is dead. And continuing from this side, I'm going to reduce that to there. So that takes over. This comes off here. And as you can see, the tree is starting to get a bit tighter then, and is being pulled in compared to what we started with. And from here I'm going to remove this completely and reduce that. So we continue with this and continue to pull the tree back in by pruning it. And reducing the, now we'll take this out completely, so this takes over. And same thing with perhaps this branch here. So continue with the thinning of this Acer. We'll now work on this part of the tree and reduce it back as much as I can and remove this part here and give this little branch a chance to take over and develop. And same thing up here. Reduce it to there. Take that out completely and reduce that back. Same thing with this one. And up here, I think I'll pull this one back in a little bit more. So take this out from here. So I'm now working on the apex of the tree, and again we'll be reducing this quite considerably, and from here I'm going to reduce it to there, and same thing with this. Let this one take over and give it a turn and reduce these. They seem to be fighting, so, and same thing with that. Reduce that back and that. Up here, remove that, and from here remove just this one, and cut this back, reduce that. This is a large Acer that I've had for a little while, and this is the best time to work on before the leaves break. The buds are about to open, and you can see the branch structure, and the idea is to reduce and tidy up, remove the stronger branches, pull the tree back in, and keep the structure. As you can see, I've thinned it, and I'll give it a quick turn, and it's much lighter than when I started, and they like semi-shady location, and that's where it will go. This is not the final pot, but it has to be repotted, and that's for another day. This is for you, Mandy, in South Australia. I hope that it shows you what you needed to see, and I'm working on other of my maples, and again, that should be helpful for you. This is 3 months on. The Acer is in full leaf, and yeah, it's looking good. I've given it a quick tidy up. It was growing like crazy, so I've had to trim a few long branches back. Well, this is my twin trunk Acer, and I'll give it a quick turn. That's my front, by the way, so you can see both the twin trunks, and that's the back. And keep turning, and we are where we started, the front. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and if you're new here and you have watched up to this point, then I take my hat off to you. And I'd like you to do me one more favor, and that is to hit the subscribe button and then ring the bell, and you will get all my updates and new videos. This is Iqbal Khan for mikbonsai. Until the next time. And now for the afterthought. On a Friday afternoon, little Johnny was at the back of the class, fed up to his back teeth, and the teacher decided to play a game with the children to get them thinking. Okay, class, I'm going to say a quote, and the first person to tell me who is accredited with that quote can have Monday afternoon off, said the teacher. Who is accredited for writing the phrase "to be or not to be" is the question, asked the teacher. Little Pham Lam Nugyen at the front of the class yelled out, "Shakespeare." Well done, said the teacher. You can have Monday off. No, thank you, said little Pham Lam Nugyen. I am of Vietnamese origin, and in my culture we study as hard as we can. So I will be here on Monday studying hard, said little Pham Lam Nugyen. Well, okay, said the teacher. The next quote is, I had a dream. Little Fry Sam Cat at the front of the class yelled out, I believe it was Martin Luther King. Well done, said the teacher. You can have Monday off. No, thank you, miss. I am of Chinese origin, and we too believe in working hard, so I will not be taking time off at school. I will be here on Monday, working hard. Then she heard a voice from the back of the class. Fricking Asians. Who said that? Yelled the teacher in an angry tone. Donald Trump, yelled little Johnny. See you Tuesday. You dig?